My name is Amna. I am 29 years old and I work in a hospital as a nurse. My job is to help sick people, and while I love it, it's demanding. I often work long hours, both during the day and at night. Despite the exhaustion, I find joy in knowing I'm making a difference. Before last year, my life was simple but lonely. I lived by myself and had no boyfriend. My days revolved around work, and my free time was spent visiting my mother, who lives in a small village. She's older and needs help, so I enjoy taking care of her. I was quiet and uneventful until one day, everything changed. A new doctor, Michael, joined our hospital. He's 2 years younger than me, at 27, and undeniably handsome. He's tall with brown hair, blue eyes, and a warm smile. All the nurses admired him for his friendly and kind demeanor. At first, I thought he wouldn't notice me. I'm just an ordinary woman, not very slim, with no fancy clothes or long, beautiful hair. I couldn't imagine someone like Michael being interested in me. But to my surprise, Michael began talking to me. He always asked how I was doing and greeted me with a kind smile. I felt special, though I didn't understand why. One day he offered to drive me home. I accepted, and during the ride, we talked about work, our families, and our lives. It was easy and comfortable, and I found myself looking forward to our conversations. Soon, Michael would often bring me coffee or tea at work, and we'd sit together during lunch breaks. I started liking him more and more, cherishing every moment we spent together. One weekend, he asked if I wanted to see a movie. We both had the day off, so I said yes. After the movie, we went for a walk, talking for hours. I was so happy and began to hope that he might feel the same way about me. Then, a few days later, Michael told me something that shattered my joy. He said, "Anna, I need to tell you something. I'm married." I was shocked. He'd never mentioned a wife, and he didn't wear a wedding ring. He explained that he'd been married for 5 years to a woman named Laura. He had no children, and he admitted he wasn't happy in his marriage. Michael said he enjoyed spending time with me because I made him feel happy and comfortable. While I liked him too, I didn't want to cause problems. I started questioning why he was interested in me when he had a beautiful wife. A few days later, I went to the supermarket in the city and unexpectedly saw Michael there with his wife. Laura was stunning, tall, elegant, and dressed like a model. They were laughing and seemed happy together. I felt heartbroken and confused. Why was Michael spending time with me if he had a seemingly perfect wife? That night I couldn't sleep. The next day at work, I told Michael we needed to talk. I asked him why he was spending time with me if he seemed happy with Laura. Michael looked sad and said, "I'm not happy, Anna. With you, I can be myself. You make me feel alive." Though I cared for Michael, I didn't want to be the other woman. I told him I needed space to think. Over the next week, I reflected on my feelings and talked to my best friend, Sarah. She reminded me, "Anna, you deserve someone who can be with you fully. Don't settle for less." A week later, Michael called and asked to meet. We met at a park, and I told him, Michael, I care about you, but I can't be in this situation. You need to decide what you really want. If you're not happy with Laura, you should talk to her. But I can't be the other woman. Michael looked heartbroken, but said he understood. I just want you to be happy, Anna, he said. As I walked home, I felt both sad and strong. Life is full of difficult choices, but sometimes we must choose what is best for ourselves. And I knew this was the right decision. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share.